Friends, family, loved ones, we gather today to say goodbye to the game that, over the course of 11 years, set itself as the pinnacle of its franchise, both for better and for worse. And though this game may live on in both its successor and its oft-forgotten console ports, the game we grew to love, as of today, is no more. So today, let us take even a second of our time to say, for one last time, thank you, Global Offensive. Thank you.
But before you're leaving, somebody told me, if you have got Gabe, can you ask him only one question? And I believe many of them wants to know. When are you going to release Counter-Strike 2?
The story of Global Offensive begins in March 2010 when Valve and Hidden Path partnered up to bring Counter-Strike Source to the digital marketplaces of today's consoles. However, within 18 months, the idea was scrapped in favour of a wholly new entry in the franchise, to be released on PC and console simultaneously, and while its beginning nearly killed it, well, it certainly was a beginning. Save for a few maps and the game's first operation, the first year of Global Offensive's life was largely uneventful. That was, of course, until just a week before the game's 1-year anniversary. The Arms Deal update just might be the most important update in Counter-Strike's history. It, as I'm sure you're aware, was the update that introduced skins to Global Offensive, with some of them today being sold for hundreds of thousands. Just a month later, another major development was made, with the announcement of the first ever Valve-sponsored tournament for Global Offensive. The next few years proved to be smooth sailing for the game, with 5 operations, remakes of outdated maps, the first permanent community map in the form of Cache, and Christ knows how many cases. I personally think it would be safe to say that most people believe this period to be the peak of CSGO. And sure, it's not like this period of the game didn't have its hiccups. Anybody remember the R8? It's still easy to see why people are so nostalgic for this period of the game. Myself, I didn't start playing until about 2018, so I miss pretty much all of this, but if I was playing back then, I think it's safe to say I would have had a lot of fun playing it. And that's not to say the game is in a worse state now. Hell, some of its best updates have been in the past 5 years. Matter of fact, I'd say this game has had a pretty good 11 years. And I could give you a laundry list of reasons how and why someone would draw that conclusion. Hell, I'd have a reason to just pan out this video forever. But I think it would be a lot better for my case if I was just blunt and if I just showed you what made Global Offensive so good.
It'd be desperately hard to hold on to. Device around the world we go, but the defuse is coming in. He's still going. Oh, just about gets it.
Shoot some ducks as they cross the middle. It's going to be a challenge, and Apex.
Wait.
hold on. Clara, give me 1 second.
With all these great moments, it's easy to forget that the game is almost gone. As of this recording, I'd say it's been about 6 months since the announcement of Counter-Strike 2, but its inevitability has been apparent for a lot longer than that. Since the end of Operation Riptide in February 2022, save for some skins, stickers, music kits, and the game's 10th anniversary last year, there hasn't really been any major new content for Global Offensive. If you're watching this video on the day of its release, it's very likely that today's the last day of CSGO. So, as a send-off, I decided to unbox 2 of my personal favourite crate in the game, the CS20 case. In my opinion, this is the perfect final case to unbox. It's a celebration of everything that came before, while allowing us to look forward to the future. So, first case. It rolls, it rolls, it rolls, before landing on a Tech 9 flashout, minimal wear. Certainly not the worst gun in the collection, but it could have been a whole lot better considering what I just passed. Especially considering I don't really buy the Tech 9 a lot. Well, here it is. After over 5.5 years, this is my final case in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Well, that's certainly one destination, but was that ever the point of the journey?